Recording in progress. Hello, welcome, everybody. My name is Jamie Carvaugh, aka fitragamuffin. Welcome to Strength and Conditioning. So today, 30 minutes, strength and conditioning 30. So what we'll be doing today is a couple of strength moves, 4 strength moves, 2 rounds of each, and then 4 agility moves, 2 rounds of each, but like 6 times. So it moves pretty quick. What you'll need is an open area. I always have to look. Various weights and a Wi-Fi connection. That would be nice. That's why you're here right now. And I will be guiding you through these exercises, giving you multiple options throughout, so you can show up in whatever capacity you'd like to show up with today. What I'm saying is, I hope whatever emotion you are feeling today, bring it to class. Let's work through it. Let's, be together in whatever capacity we can today. That is what's going on in my head. All right, here we go. Starting the fun music now. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Starting with the warm up. Grab your water bottle or towel. I didn't say that. If needed, always. 20 seconds, step taps, side to side, warming up the chest, warming up the back, opening up. Maybe you add a little bit of an ear to shoulder. Hey, Craig. Hey, Jen. Side to side, good. And breathing. 3, 2. Coming into air squats, knees facing toes, coming down and standing up. Standing up nice and strong, all the way up to a stand. When you come up, head up, gaze forward. Make sure to not put that neck down. When you come down, you can always tap a seat, knowing that you're sitting, tapping, and coming up. Side to side diagonals. We're gonna pull and throw. So, option 1, here's hands only. Option 2, you're bringing that foot behind and coming into a little bit of a torso twist. Down, so you're reaching up and throwing down. Not throwing up, that's my joke. Don't do that. Low impact shuffle, side to side. I know, it's a bad joke, but that's all I got. Side to side, 15 seconds, coming back and forth. So low impact, you can bring a little bit of a hop into it if you'd like, or if you don't have downstairs neighbors, that would get annoyed too. And knee lifts, breathing out. When the knee comes up, when the knee drives up, always use something for balance if needed. That goes for all of class here. Any point in time, you can bring in that long lever. Ha! This can come into a little bit of a hop, and you can add direction. Low impact front raises. So we're gonna come reach up, stepping to the side. Option 1. Option 2, you incorporate the arms, because we're doing 2 things at once. So you can always break it into one thing by stepping to the side, opening up, reaching up, hands come up, palms wide, rest, and what's up next? Weighted front lunges to a tap. So I'm gonna switch you halfway through, okay? I grab 2 weights here. I'm in a lunge, and I'm gonna come to a tap. Reverse lunge to a tap. Now, this can be both knees bending and down and a lift, or it can be step back tap. I want some bend, a little bit of bend in that front, and I'll switch you halfway. 2 and 1. You're coming down, lifting up, coming down, lifting up that leg. You do not have to use weights. This can be a body weight, body weighted one here. We got 5 seconds, and then we'll switch. This can also be a balance move if you drive that knee forward, and switch side. Now, coming into that tap and drive up. Good, good, good. Breathing out when that leg comes up, coming into a stand. Nice, strong stand, driving through that stability leg. 3, 2, and 1. Next one, 4 rows to a squat. Roll the shoulders back, hinge forward, pull back into 4 rows. Then you're gonna come forward and you can either rest arms here to the 4 squats. You can bring weight side, 4 squats, your choice. Rolling shoulders back, pulling 4 rows, squeezing those shoulder blades as you pull back. Coming, hinging at the hip, bringing the weights up or down. Coming into the 4, this would be suitcase squats, where the weights are in. You see how they kind of look like a suitcase, how you carry the suitcase? Now you're gonna come into rows 4. Slowly bringing the weights back down. Choose weights, hopefully that feel doable for you today to come into these strength moves. And 4 squats, sitting back, pushing through those heels to up. All right, now here's where we come to the agility portion, the non-weighted side to side, in and out step squats. So out, in, out, in. Option 1, step out and in. Option 2, you're gonna lower yourself. You're gonna come lower in that squat. Option 3, you're gonna stay low the whole time, coming down. Option 4, add a hop to it. Narrow, out, narrow, out. Option 1. 5 seconds. Breathing, good. Grab water here. 4 skaters, 4 high knees. So this is a little bit of agility. I had water right there. 4 skaters, 2, 3, 4. High knees, 4, 3, 2, 1. Option 1, low impact, side to side. Option 1, knees only, driving knees up. Option 2, you add a little bit of a hop. Maybe you add the upper body. Drive those knees. Option 3, you're quick in that hop. Maybe you come into high knees here. We're all gonna have different counts with this 4 and 4. That's okay. Maybe you're like, I wanna do 6 and 6, 10 and 10. All right, so we do that portion one more time, and then that's round 1. And then we repeat round 1. In and out squats. Hopefully you can feel your heart rate starting to come up in these movements. So narrow, wide. I like to give all different cues for this piece too. Narrow, wide, out and in, wide and narrow. I said narrow and wide, and then I said wide and narrow. Coming up, in and out, in and out. I knew I had another one. Not, okay, I'm stopping here. 5 seconds. 3, and excuse my cough. 4 skaters, 4 high knees, side to side, and then bringing up those knees high. 3, 2, and 1. So option 1, we're here low impact. Option 2, you're gonna add a little bit of a hop. Maybe add some upper body with those high knees. Option 3, you're coming quick and down, or you can be here as well. Add a hop for those high knees, or drive them up, hands up. 3, 2, and end of round 1. So I think I just realized, yeah, I switched them up. Okay, that's okay. Mistakes are fun. So it's okay. I'm talking to myself. Look how kind I am. So weighted lunges. I'm just gonna switch up round 2 as well. So weighted lunges, you're coming down here, tapping up. Remember, I'm gonna switch you halfway through. So you're on one side, lifting up, driving that knee. If you wanna be balance focused, come to a stand, hold that. You can even feel that in your ankle when you drive that up. That's tough. 2 and 1, switch sides. Coming back, hips are aligned. So if you have a drawstring, or elastic, whatever's on your band, hips are aligned. Driving up, you're on a train track, toes facing knees, and up. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna come into those 4 rows, so 4 squats. That was a tongue twister for me. Rolling shoulders back. Weights, try not to shrug those shoulders, bring them back. Hinge at the hip. 3, 2, and pull back. Slowly bring it back down. After 4, however you choose, you can hold that weight here for the squat. You can hold that weight here. You can hold that weight at chest. Yeah, I had to think about it for a sec. Hinge forward, 4 squats. Pulling back, slowly lowering down. And then into those 4 squats. Here. Driving through those heels all the way up to a stand. Good. Down and up. Rows. Last time we're doing this one. Now coming into the quick in and out step squats. So you can make it a step. You can make it a little bit of a hop. I'll go through the options again. 3, 2, out, in, out, together. Option 1. Option 2, you're coming low. You're coming up in between. Option 3, you're staying low. You can also add a little bit of speed without adding that hop. If you want to add that hop, maybe here or here, come narrow. 3, toes facing knees, knees facing toes. Good. Skaters to high knees. Round 2 of circuit 1. Whew. Wiping my upper lip. Mustache. 2 and 1. Skaters side to side. Try to, if you're having any, you can always hold on to something for balance. Sometimes it helps us stare at a spot instead of looking all over the place. Moving the head, lifting up, adding that upper body, side to side. Good. And drive, knee drive, breathing out. That's a ha. Breathe out. 2 and 1. Last time we're doing those 2, and then we are done. Excuse me, done with circuit 1. In and out, narrow, out and narrow, breathing. Option 1, option 2, option 3, staying low. Option 4, you can add the hop, or you can add speed. Just make sure that gaze is forward, neutral neck. Good. And you're not bending that neck down, forward. 3. Woo! Skaters, high knees. Skaters, high knees, side to side. 3, 2, and last time we're doing this one. Side to side here. Pull, drive. Maybe you want to add that pull. Good. Maybe you add a little more of a hop in it. I know skaters are more like glidey, but we just, can add a hop. Skating, they hop all the time. 5 seconds. 3, pull. Oh, way off. And end of circuit 1. So here's where I messed up. Up next, weighted reverse lunge to tap. That's what we did in the first circuit. So what I was supposed to have you do is a weighted lunge only. So a double here and an up. Only a weighted lunge here. So we're just gonna switch it. Coming into that 1 and 2 and then up. So toes, knees are a train track. Weights are back. 1, 2, and up. If this at all is bothersome, you can come into a balance challenge. So you can come tap and lift. You can come into a forward tap and lift. I'm going to switch you in that lunge halfway through. But sometimes lunges bother people, knees wise, hips wise. So I always like to give multiple options and switch that lunge. So whatever lunge is forward, or excuse me, leg is forward, switch that forward leg. Both knees are bending. Head is up. You can have a little bit of bend at the hip, pushing through that heel, and 1. All right, whew. This is a lunge heavy one, lateral lunges. So holding the weight here, toes out, knees out, come into a little bit of a wide stance. Option 1, okay? Option 2. Option 3, double pulse, lift, double pulse. Option 4, double pulse and lift, and it's your, if you want, you can switch that in the middle. So, option 1, bend, knee is alongside toe. Option 2, you're coming deeper, hinging at the hip, weight, gaze is forward. Pushing through that outside heel. Here we're alternating side to side. If you're doing that lift off one, you probably should look at the time you can switch, or you can switch every other one. 3, and 1. All right, we got our quick movements here. Squat to standing ab crunch. So, option 1, here, knee lift, knee to elbow. Option 2, you come deeper. Option 3. Okay, squat, good. And I want you to feel that lateral, that oblique on the side when you come into that knee, like you're a mime, right? Good. No smiling needed. You don't have to smile. I don't know why. When I was thinking of a mime, like, I got this. So balance challenge as well, right? Because you're coming on that one foot. Hold on to anything for stability. Don't hold on to something with wheels. Done. All right, 4 jacks to a burpee. Another way to say this is an up down. So 4 jacks, option 1, to a here. If you have a wall or an incline, we're gonna come 4 jacks, hands across from chest, up down. 4 jacks on an incline, hands across from chest, up down. If you want to come down to the floor, hands across from chest, step up or hop up. If you want to add a push-up, you can do that on the wall, on the incline, on the ground. Breathing out when you push away from the ground. Those were the 2 quicker movements. Once again, squat to standing ab crunch, 5 seconds. So, option 1, I want you to come into that oblique. You can hold on to something too. You're here. If you're holding on to that stability, you'll have to switch sides or come into another side. Option 2, you come deeper in that squat and you have a quicker transition. Option 3, you can add a little bit of a hop, or you can add maybe 4 side to sides. Breathing out. All right, that jacks to burpee. So standing, no wall. You're coming here and adding 1 squat to split it up. You have the wall, you have the incline, hands across from chest, and you have optional added that push-up. That's an increased optional add. 4 jacks. You can come into high impact jacks or low impact jacks. Hands across your chest. Maintain that plank position for at least a second and step up or hop up. Take a break whenever you need it. I didn't say that in the beginning. I always say that. Take a break whenever you need it. Timer and I are just guides. 3. And all right, that was round 1. All right, round 2. So remember, I messed up a little bit. I'm not calling attention to it, but I am. So we're coming into that weighted lunge. I just switched it up. So 2 pulse, both knees bending, coming down, 1, 2, up. I'm going to switch you halfway through. 1, 2, up, rolling shoulders back. You determine the depth as well. You can come here. Again, if you want a balance challenge for any reason knees are bothering you, you can stand up. You can have toe forward and lift. We're going to switch legs here in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, rolling shoulders back. Knees are always facing the toes. Pulse, pulse, and up. Strong stand on the way up. No matter what depth you're choosing, here, stand strong on the way up. Glutes engage. Nice job. 15 seconds, we're coming into those weighted lateral lunges. You can hold weight, you don't have to hold weight. Toes out, knees facing toes. Hinging at the hip. Okay, option 1, bend, center, bend, center. Option 2, hip hinge, you're coming lower. Option 3, your hip hinge, fluid. Option 4, you can come into a kick, lift off. That would be a hard one to alternate. No, you're going to stay the same if you're choosing that one. Side to side, you can come into a double pulse. I know I give you all like 4, maybe too many options sometimes, but I think my hope is that it makes you think that if someone ever gives you something in the future, that you feel empowered, that you can switch it up. You know there's multiple options. 3, 2, and 1. Jacks to burpee. Last 4, quick. Standing, remember we come into that squat to break it up. Low impact, high impact. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Hands across from chest on the incline, on the wall, on the floor. Step up or hop up. If you have a stable surface for the incline, you can even come into a hop back and come into that lunge. Just make sure that you feel comfortable with whatever incline you're using. 2, and 1. Squat to standing ab crunch. I switched them up this time. All right. I mean, I did the one first. Okay. All right. Coming in here. Knee to elbow. Left to left, right to right. I think I'm switched in your Zoom film. So you're probably like, that's your right. My left is tricky. Coming down. You can come into a hop. Lift. You can come slow. You can even make your elbow a longer destination. I know it sounds weird, but if I come here, I lift my elbow up. I have to come into more of an oblique crunch. Good. Jacks to burpee. Last one. Excuse me. 5 seconds. Incline, wall, floor for that up, down. 4 jacks, 1 up, down. If you want, you can add that reach up tall when you come into that up, down. That's a little bit of a transition piece as well. You come up, reach up. I often like to pretend I'm shooting a basket, you know, and it's totally going in because my basket's going all the time. And some people add a jump. Jacks. 3. Woo! Last one, squat to standing ab crunch. I'm always blown away by how quick these fly by. Squat, standing ab crunch. Here we go. 3, 2, and option 1. Right? So short distance. You can increase that distance and you'll feel that piece, but that's also whatever, probably like physics or something. I don't know, you know, I went to school a long time, but no. Down and so bonus distance between two. Okay. 5 seconds. Never want to be in my mind. A wild place. All right, end of circuit 2. Cool down. Coming into the cool down. Taking this as bringing the heart rate down. Grab a drink. Wipe yourself off. Whatever you need. Five seconds. So cool down. Step tap. Side. Take this more. Right? I always reiterate this. Like in the beginning, I'm like this. We're warming up, right? Step tap, cool down. I'm cooling down. I'm bringing the heart rate down, but I'm moving my body. So it's a little bit of a different movement. 3, 2, and 1. We did that oblique piece. We're going to come up and over. Support the hip. If you need to hold on to something for balance, you can support here. And we'll switch in 2 and 1. Lift up, get that length, and then come over. You can roll that wrist. Hip flexor, stepping back, tucking that hip, engaging the glute. Ba, 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 ba. 3, we're gonna switch in 2 and 1. Step forward, tuck pelvis, engage that glute, leg back, and you also have the option to come up and over to hip, hamstring. Dig that heel into the ground, hinge at the hip. Dig that heel into the ground, hinge at the hip, slowly lower. Coming down, getting that hamstring. Maybe you wanna like move your ankle around a little bit. That could feel nice. Side to side. 2 and 1. Neck rolls. So actively reach down. You come side to side, ear to shoulder, roll. Like you think of your neck like a clock. And you want to hit 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, all of them. And then come back around, trying as best as you can to relax those shoulders. Last one here, inner thigh stretch, opening up, toes out, knees out. Ah, good, hands open. Inner thigh stretch. Reaching up. That feels like something you want to add today. You can come down and roll shoulders back. 3, last one here, 2. And whoo-wee. Awesome, awesome job today. Pausing it here. You all are wonderful. And like I said, this class always flies by. 4:29, perfect timing. You all give me my daughter too, and my husband and my family, such a reason to show up. And I appreciate you all so much. So probably like many other people, I've been telling my clients recently, like, hey, I tell you all if I had like a broken foot. So, you know, it's a little much right now, emotionally and mentally. So just letting you know, however you want to show up, I hope that this class brings you a little bit closer to that. So sending you all much love, and I appreciate you all. Oh yes, Craig.
I couldn't hear the music. That's why I come for the music.
Anyone else?
I can hear it.
It was real.
Was it real quiet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Maybe it was me.
Craig, killing me with music. I'm just kidding.
Maybe it was you. Yeah.
Well, we'll try to. You'll give me a thumbs up next time, Craig.
Okay.
All right. You all are awesome. I will talk to you soon.